Okay, so now we've got some try-its up. What I want from you is I want you to take a second and pause this and do these try-its. So the try-its are list some prime numbers and then list some composite numbers. From these two things, we're going to make some conjectures and hypotheses and noticings and observations, okay? So take a second, pause this, list some prime numbers, list some composite numbers. Okay, you should have paused this. I should have asked for it in chat. Listing some prime numbers. So let's think. I know that 2 is prime. I know that 3 is prime. I know that 5 is prime. I know that 7 is prime, and 11, and 13, and 17, and 19, and 29. And these numbers will go on forever and ever. Okay, so then now let's list some composite numbers. I know that 4 is composite because 2 times 2 is 4. I know that 6 is composite because 3 times 2 is 4. 6, sorry. I know that 8 is composite because 2 times 4 is 8. I know that 9 is composite because 3 times 3 is 9. I know that 10 is composite. I know that 12 is composite. 15 is composite. 16 is composite. 18 is composite. 20 is composite. And 21 is composite. Okay. So now that we've listed some prime and some composite numbers, you might have had bigger numbers, you might have random numbers, but now that we have a nice list, let's think over here. What are some patterns for prime numbers? I'm going to use the red. So patterns for prime numbers. Patterns for prime. Okay. So what do you notice about the prime numbers? Something that you've probably said is they're all odd. Okay. All prime numbers are odd except the number 2. Okay. 2 is the only even prime number because 2 will divide every single other prime number. Okay. Let's see, what are some patterns that you notice for patterns for composite? Notice that a lot of them are even. A lot are even. But you also should notice that some of them are odd, like 9 and 15 and 21. And as we get bigger and bigger, you'll get more and more odd numbers. Okay? 9 is odd, but it's composite because it's divisible by 3. 15 is odd, but it's composite because it's divisible by 3 and 5. 21 is odd, but it's composite because it's divisible by 3 and 7. So as long as it's divisible, it's composite. Okay? All right. That's all that we've got today. We're going to make some sentences out of this in class together. But otherwise, please make sure that you have your little patterns on the side. You've got your lists of primes. Okay.